Hello, welcome to the Bitcoin technical analysis update. We are on April 13, about 10:55 Chicago time. Um, we are starting this from the premise that we are indeed in a wave 4, and we are saying that this wave 4 was most likely finished towards middle of December last year, 2018. So we had this 5-wave move up with an ABC correction in a larger wave 4, followed by a wave 5 up. If we're going to a daily chart, I think what we have here, we are continuing to track this 1, 2, 3, 4, and another 5 to complete a larger wave 1. From that wave 5 that I've showed on the weekly charts. Now, here is the deal on the daily charts. You can see this wave 3 in yellow, and ideally, a good target for a wave 3 once it passes 100% multiple of the wave 1. The next most obvious target is the 161.8 Fibonacci multiple of the wave 1. That comes in at about 5,500 level. It looks like we almost reached this level. Maybe we were, a few dollars short of it. So this is what kind of concerns me or raises question for, not necessarily for the wave count, but for the development going forward in Bitcoin. So is this the question that we have? Is this wave 3 over, or this wave 3 will extend up to the next one, which is 2618? So let's dig in and try to find this. So let's look inside this wave 3 and see what happens there. So far, if we are to decompose wave 3, we'll see that we have wave 1 up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, pull back in 2, and now we have the wave 3 blue unfolding. Now, the question is this wave 3 over? And I don't think it is yet. And here is what's interesting, right? So you can see how closely this 1618 projection, multiple of this wave 1 in blue, how close that is to the 1618 multiple of wave 1 in yellow. So they both kind of come within between 5,300 and 5,500. So this makes it a little bit harder because we might keep going into a period of chop here into a bunch of wave 4s. Now, this wave 3 blue looks like it's subdividing, like I said, in a 1, 2, 3. And to complete this 3, you need a substructure of 5 waves. And it looks like these 5 waves inside this blue 3 are 1 green, 2 green, 3 green. We are building this 4 green, and then we're going to make a quick move up to complete this 3 blue. All right. Now, once this 3 blue is complete, if that stops there, we are going to pull back in a 4th wave, blue, and then go up in a 5th wave to complete yellow 3. All right. So these things in here are going to get choppy and a little bit confusing, right? So what I would like to happen is for this wave 3 to be higher and go up here towards the 2618, which is about 7,400. And just because I want that to happen doesn't mean it will, but I think it will look better without things being so tied up. And let me just move this arrow out of the way. Without things being so tied up into this range here, because this would give me a clear finish. Let's say on this wave 3 blue, maybe we can allow for this wave 3 blue to move a little bit higher. For example, here to a 2618% or 6,700, to make this wave 4 a little bit larger here, and then complete like this would have a much better look in terms of an impulsive wave move up than to have all the things kind of tied up into a very small range here into the 1618. So let's say this comes down, this wave 3 is like I showed before, right? So this whole thing will end up somewhere about here, right? And then you will need to have another wave 4 that would pull back in an area of the previous wave 4 of a lesser degree before we shoot up higher into a wave 5. So this is where we are right now. And if we go to a 6-hour chart and just kind of look inside the structure, so we're still monitoring the development of this wave 4 green. So let's see what happens here. If we're looking inside it, right, this wave 3 has a subdivision of 5 waves, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now we're building this 4 green. Let's say that that's the truth. Now, we can count this in several ways, right? I mean, in a couple of ways. This could be a triangle where you have an A, B, C going up in D, come back in E, and then go up into a final 5, right, towards this 1618, 5300 to complete this wave 3, then pull back in 4. Or there's another scenario where this wave 4, it's actually not a triangle, but a running flat. Okay, and the way that will look is, and I'm going to go ahead and delete this triangle, and I'm going to make this wave 4 into a running flat. So I'm going to decompose that as a correction, and it's going to be an A, B. So this is a running flat because wave B goes higher than the origin of wave A, and then wave C pulls back close to the bottom of wave A. Right, so this way you can have the completed wave 4 and then you move up in 5. Now what happens is usually a thrust out of a running flat, it's a little bit stronger than possibly a thrust out of a triangle, and it could shoot the prices much higher. Either way, either this wave count in a running flat or the wave count in a triangle, go ahead and decompose this as a triangle, both are calling for higher prices here into the top of this wave 3 towards 5500. So we are still in an area of consolidation and sideways movement. Now, if we're moving higher and start, aggressively shooting up higher after the end of this triangle or the running flat, then the wave counts are changing a little bit and we're going higher towards the 2618 projection, just like I showed before. Another thing to look at is, and I'm going to go back to the daily, just clean up the chart a little bit. Okay, you can see how I've connected the bottom here at 3200, whatever was the bottom, with the blue line to the bottom of wave 2, and I've created a channel to the top of wave 1. So this is this blue channel. Right, we passed through it and now we kind of come back and retested this. So this gives me a little bit of extra confidence into the bullish count. If we're dropping back into this channel, then things are going to get a little bit tricky, and then we have to rethink this whole structure, this whole wave count. So it's extremely important that this level of 4800 holds for this count to be alive and for Bitcoin to move higher. If we're dropping inside this channel, we're going to have to start counting this as a different correction. This might be as a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and done, and a larger ABC pullback in a wave 2. So you have a 1, 2, 1, 2, and then go back up higher. So, but we're going to be, start asking for trouble if Bitcoin gets inside this channel. Another temporary channel that I have is this one that connects the bottom of this wave, and you're looking how this one gets respected as well, right? But this is an ascending kind of a channel. So this is what's going on in Bitcoin. It's just a matter of, basically waiting and see how the market responds and what happens here into the 6-hour and the 3-hour time frame, where we're still kind of consolidating inside this triangle. If this move, for example, if this was in wave 5 here and this is done, then let's say you're having a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. It's hard to count 5 waves in here, but it's possible. And then you're having a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in an A, up in B, and back in C to move inside this channel. So once again, watch this 4800 area. Watch this as a triangle or as a running flat with prices moving higher after the completion of this. All right. So this is a quick 10-minute update in Bitcoin. Subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and let me know if you have any thoughts or any comments below the video. Thank you, and I'll talk to you later.